Our Holy Week worship schedule this week starts on Maundy Thursday with services at 8:20 a.m., noon, and 7 o'clock p.m. Good Friday worship starts with a children's service at 10 a.m. At noon is the Traor service, which continues to 3 p.m. and features music and messages by Trinity pastors and music groups, as well as pastors and music groups from neighboring Lutheran churches. You're welcome to stay the whole time or to arrive when you can and leave when you must. Friday evening at 7 o'clock p.m. is our traditional Tenebrae service. Easter worship begins with a traditional service at 5 p.m. on Saturday, March 26th, with special music by Allegro Bells. And traditional service is Sunday morning in the sanctuary at 8, 9:30, and 11 a.m. with music provided by Trinity Brass, Gospels, and Gloria Dei Choir. Contemporary-style Easter worship will take place on Sunday in the East Gym at 9:30 and 11 a.m. with music by our praise band and choir. Our final Easter worship opportunity will be Monday, March 28th at 7 o'clock p.m.
There's no single group of men and women that our country asks more of than those in our armed forces. Those who have faced combat or dangerous situations return to civilian life changed emotionally, mentally, and sometimes physically. These changes affect their families and loved ones too. I'm Ann Bainey, the proud mother of 3 Marines, and I'd like to invite you to a meeting for a new military outreach group here at Trinity. While the core of the group is from Trinity, the goal is for this group to reach out and include our entire community in an effort to support our veterans, active duty personnel, and their families. Whether you or your family are connected to the military in some way or not doesn't matter. We invite anyone with the heart and concern for the men and women who have served us in the military to come to a free breakfast meeting at the Trinity Community Center on Saturday, April 16th at 8:30 a.m. I'll be there and I hope to see many of you. Please let us know if you are attending so we can make enough breakfast for everyone. To register for the event or for more information, please contact Pastor Bob Padell, check your takeout, or go to the city.
We'd like to remind any of you that are Thrivent members that your choice dollars will expire if you don't designate a charitable recipient for them by the end of March. So we have a few charities that we'd like to recommend you consider: Trinity Lutheran Church, Trinity Lutheran School, Trinity Daycare, and Trinity Roselle Foundation. So think about those. If you have any questions, contact your Thrivent rep or Pete Kroner, but do it in the next few days. On April 2nd, the Trinity Roselle Foundation is sponsoring a resurrection workshop, intended primarily for older adults and families with older adults, but open and welcome to everyone. Guest speakers will make presentations on aging with dignity, funeral planning, wills, trusts, and powers of attorney, and a lifetime plan for giving. Now, no one is selling anything and no one's going to lean on you to do anything. It's just a chance to get lots of good information about issues that face all of us as we get older. And don't forget my favorite part, free lunch. Now here's someone you may know with some thoughts on these issues and the Resurrection Workshop.
On the edge of my 87th birthday, I think a lot about tomorrow. Not the tomorrow of that birthday or even the tomorrow of this world or the tomorrow of eternity, but the tomorrow for my children and grandchildren. I really care about them. We've given them our DNA, and we've given them an example, and we've given them a lot of conversation, but we'd like to give them something that speaks to their heart and soul. And it kind of comes down to providing for them something which our ancestors provided for us: an institution, a church, a building, a program, a facility. A program is going to be coming up here to our church, which you are invited to help you do that. You always want to remember that you're not going to write a will. You already have a will. You may write your will. But when you do that, you have to figure out how things work. I remember Dr. Benkin, years ago, president of the Lutheran Church Missouri Synod, said to me, when you prepare your will, make your church one of your children. And so we have. We've made our church and all the programs our church we support one of our children. And we'd like to invite you to come to the Resurrection Workshop, where you can make some decisions on your own of how you want to handle your future and their future and the future.